Our island exclusive snapshots are brought to you by David Ware's Photography. In just 3 years, Tobago Fashion Weekend has become a sizzling social event of the summer season. Every May, ambitious designers, models, and trendsetters all come together to experience Caribbean style at its finest. Now the event has garnered the attention of the international fashion and entertainment industry. Let's check in with some of our Tobago Fashion Weekend VIPs.
I've been working in the fashion industry for almost 20 years with anywhere from sales to marketing, merchandising, creative direction, casting, probably every facet of the business. I have been really focused in the past 6-7 years on branding itself, really working with designers and positioning them in the marketplace, in whatever markets that they want to reach, or if they want to just localize or globalize. So we work from the ground in, working for price, with price advantages, image, identity, packaging, everything. In the Caribbean, it's something very special because there's so much diversity in the Caribbean. There's so many different cultures, so many different religions, so many different types of people and mixtures, that it is a really nice platform to kind of put global fashion on the market. Doing this for the first time with TFW, with Tobago Fashion Weekend, has kind of opened me up into so many different facets that I didn't even know. I didn't know that there was so much talent in different islands, and they are truly looking at the rest of the world to influence them. You do have to set the bar pretty high to, in order to get the talent at the right place. You come in, you invite industry leaders from other places to teach them production, to teach them manufacturing, to teach them how, they get factored, how they get sponsors, things like that, so they can compete on a global market and not only in the Caribbean. So I think that if we encourage, designers from different islands and encourage them to form some kind of designers union where they can build a platform and share their resources and all of these things, it could be quite influential, and they can really support each other and grow something that could be beyond our imagination, because there's so much talent here. It's really, really incredible.
I came here, no lie, not really knowing that much. And I'm here to be educated and to learn as much as I can. I think Caribbean fashion is really liberating, and it seems like people are very supportive of local talent here. And I think you have to be. And I think that their eye and their sense of style is so distinct. And I also think that it's made its way into the mainstream so many times year after year with different actors, actresses, stylists, celebrities. I think the only thing that everybody should be focusing on is making sure that that is not something that just happens every once in a while, that it's continuous. And I think by having a Fashion Week experience here, you're really showing that you guys are a force to be reckoned with, and you're not just a flash in the pan that comes out, every couple of years if, Italian Vogue or French Vogue uses one of your stylists or one of your designers. It's something that can be continuous. And you have great people like Beyonce or Rihanna that will incorporate a Caribbean aesthetic, even if the designers they're wearing are not Caribbean, but they will use certain elements. And I think there are more people that can do that. I've seen so many amazing things. Everyone here is so friendly, so unpretentious. And the best thing, and I was just telling people earlier, everyone's really supportive of the community here, and it doesn't seem like they're competitive against each other. I think that it's all about kind of like an uprising to move everyone up. And I think that everyone's learning from each other as well. And I think the support here is amazing for each other. It seems like a really creative and positive community that wants to see everyone improve.
I think Tobago Fashion Week is very ambitious. I think that like any growing child, it needs nurturing, and that's part of the reason why I'm here, to give whatever insight I can give and professional experience, not just from a hosting perspective, but also from the perspective of production. I think it's a good vision. I think it's important. I think because it isn't just about fashion, but it's about economic development, it's about education, it's about culture, it's about self-esteem building, it's about all of these other things that are around, fashion. If you look at it from a holistic standpoint, it can impact the community in a lot of other ways other than aesthetics.
I'm really happy to see the West Indian diaspora really embracing fashion as a viable entity, and really, whether it's Fashion Week in Jamaica, whether it's Fashion Week in Guyana, whether it's Fashion Week in Tobago, that, kids and, designers are like embracing the whole ideal of working their passion. Last night when I was night number 2 at Tobago Fashion Week, seeing, for instance, that young designer from St. Vincent who has no formal training in fashion whatsoever, and to see her present a collection for me that was so inspired and very modern. Her palette was amazing, and I was just really impressed. I've been pleasantly surprised, and I'm thrilled that this little island, this little dot, little gem on the map, could produce something that's really entertaining and give hope and give a platform for designers across the region, starting up, whether they're, 1 year in the business, whether they're trained, study fashion or not, to try and do their thing. And for me, that's that's been like the most profound and sort of exciting thing about being here for the last 3 days.
Up next on IX, we'll connect with the heart and soul of the Caribbean fashion industry.
I'm Asha.
I'm Ayana.
And we are the Wadada Sisters, and you're watching Island Xclusive.